Yeah, Caitlin, it was the best player in the nation, and Caitlin Clark going up against the best team in the nation, undefeated South Carolina. The ticket prices were crazy, but every fan in this building got their money's worth. Now, Caitlin Clark came out on fire, scoring 13 of the first 20 points for Iowa. She had 18 points in the first quarter alone, and Iowa led it by 7 after the first. But big story in this game was the bench. The subs for South Carolina outscored Iowa 37-0. Tessa Johnson had 19, including 3 3-pointers as the Gamecocks started to pull away in that second half. Now, rebounding was also another big key. Camila Cordorzo with 17 boards and 15 points. South Carolina was just bigger, better, and stronger. They win it all 87-75 as Clark loses in the final four for the second straight year. Big ups to Dawn Staley. Her team finishes 38-0.
Really good. There's only so much you can do. You got to give him credit. I mean, what Coach Staley's been able to do with that program, and those girls, a lot of them didn't get a ton of playing time last year. It's really incredible, and Cardoso's a threat inside. Like, there's only so much you can do at when Hannah's 6'1", guarding 6'7", and they killed us on the glass. And at that point you got to shoot basically perfect to win. But so much to be proud of, so much to hold our heads high about, and yeah, it stinks, but, life goes on.
And this is the third national championship for South Carolina that, again, finishes undefeated. Caitlin Clark now will head to the WNBA, and it's ironic that the draft is just next week. We'll have much more coming up later in sports. For now, at the national championship, Ashley Holder, 19 Sports.
If you don't make it...
Street, what's up with you, baby? You on mute, cuz. Hold up. It's bright in here, boy. It's an eclipse, dog.
That boy got the 1986 motherfucking 3D glasses on.
Boy, I got on the eclipse glasses, boy. I was out there looking at the sun, and that thing gonna blind you, boy. Hey, if anybody ever had these, huh?
We got the 1986 Eclipse glasses, 3D glasses on, boy.
Hey, let me tell you something, boy. If you got some of these, you can't see nothing. It is straight blacked out. But if you look at the sun, you can see it clear as daylight. I can't see the screen, so I'm going to take these off. I can't act like I'm cool with them on. But let me tell you something, boy. No, dog. You can't see nothing. These ain't regular glasses. These them Eclipse glasses, boy. 1995 out of the gas station.
Well, that's the 1985 ET phone home.
Hey, I'm gonna take you back, Street. Yep. I'm gonna take you back. These them Captain EOs. What you know about them Captain EO with Michael Jackson over there at Disney World? What you know about Captain EO, boy? You don't know nothing about it, boy.
Captain EO? I don't remember that.
Hey, chat, let me know in the chat. Y'all know about them Captain EO glasses. But these things here so stink. I can't see nothing with these.
Remember Max Headroom?
Yes.
Coca-Cola.
Yes, sir. Cold Pepper, what's up with your boy? Man, we got quite a few people in the building. Appreciate it, man. This is Hayes Street. We floating up in the sky right now. We in NASA. We got the billboard in the sky. We got the eclipse in the background. It'll be changing. They're going to different states and looking at it for y'all that missed it. But anyway, man, got quite a few here. South Coast Kane Shad, give some shout out to people outside of sport. Roger Dodger, nope, 4445. OG Kane in the building. Shad, Dexter Fuqua off in here, man. Like I said, my man Cold Pepper in the building. Cold Pepper, I'm gonna have to have you on when we play Florida State. Why? I'm gonna have to have you on when we play Florida State. But anyway, we already got 103 in the building, man, rocking with us, man. What's up? You say you're a basketball head, D Streeter. I need you to tell me. Ella V, I need you to tell me what happened. Because Nope said, because I put on my thumbnail, I said underdog champions. And Nope says, yeah, I said underdog champion, meaning, again, I'm the only expert that never watches the sport, but I'm an expert at it. And Nope says underdog, they were projected to win the whole thing, just never got the national attention, coach. really they're the big bullies, which I'm here for because I'm a SC fan. So I don't know. Talk to me.
I think Dawn Staley didn't think that they could do it because she lost like 5 starters or something. Like her whole team was wiped out. So she didn't think that they would be the team that run it again the third time. And eventually they jailed and got it done. And I just think, man, I think she's a great motivator. I think she's a great motivator, great coach. Very smart lady. We've been watching her play basketball since we were kids, so she, know the game. The trendsetter, like she was part of like the USA team, the dream team, right? Like she's like part of the women's dream team. She's a trendsetter. She was on Martin. No, but I just think I think what the doubts were, she doubted it. She doubted the team because basically they lost so many players. And she didn't think that they would be able to make it back to the championship and win it. 37-0 off the bench is crazy, dog. You heard that stat?
I did hear that. That is crazy.
That is wild. Yeah, hey, Iowa, you should lose every game. If they bench score 37 points, your bench don't score any points. Yeah, no, you're in trouble. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's showing you the depth too, right? That goes to show you how big depth is. Like you said, her team got wiped out, and they still bringing, ladies off the bench to score. So, that's huge right there, man. I will give a shout out to Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese for helping bring a spark to women's college basketball because, let's call it what it is. It probably wasn't viewed as high, of course, as the men, but I guarantee it'd be surprising to see those numbers. I guarantee their numbers spiked even more this season than it was last season. I would say overall in that sense, man. But like I say, Angel Reese had a goodbye, I guess, video that she put out where she kind of narrated. And Caitlin Clark just took a picture of a jersey and a shoe and said, "Hey, I'm out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. Much love."
That's it, dog. I'm out.
Yeah, she just had a picture, 22 Clark, and had a shoe on there. And it said, I think Forever Love, something like that. It was on Instagram. I saw it scrolling through. I was giving my thumb some exercise and saw it coming through. 150 in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love.
Jermaine said Iowa had 3 players play 40 minutes. Damn.
Hey, if you're gonna play the whole game, that's the game to play it in, I would guess, right? I mean, ain't no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So hey, let's do it. But yeah, they look to be outmatched just from a physical standpoint. I mean, they got a young lady with that 6'10" and being guarded by someone that's 6'1", 6'2". So that's tough. Right here in the chat, they bring Revival Authority says the refs, and I heard this, I didn't see it, but they said that the refs tried to keep them in it. What's up with that, Street? Talk to us.
No, I mean, I think the referee thing is crazy, man, because I always laugh about the referee thing because both sides see it different. Both sides always see it different, and the call that goes to South Carolina, Iowa always feels like they never feel like that. You never hear the other fans be like, "Oh no, that was a good call. That was a good call."
Like that commercial. What commercial was that, Street, where the kid he tipped the ball and the ref called the other one? He like, "Nah, ref, I touched it." Everybody like, "Man, dang, dog! Like, come on, cuz you tripping?" Yeah. No, I get it. I totally get it.
No, I think Iowa, the world was rooting for Iowa and Caitlin Clark. You know how that goes. So the refs are human. You know what I'm saying? They are human.
Sure.
That's 3 for Dawn Staley, right?
I don't know, bro. I'll be lying. My
2017, 2022, 2023. That's 3 national championships, dog. And so humble. She gets up there and she thanks Caitlin Clark. Like we're such humble people, dog. Like we always thinking about others, right?
Compassion. Yeah, compassion.
Compassionate, bro. Like it don't always go like that, though. Yeah, like she's so humble and yeah, in that moment, you know what I'm saying? People usually just think about themselves.
Nah, for sure, 100%, man. But you know, when you play those kind of games, and again, Dawn Staley played at a high level. You know, now coaching at definitely at a high level. You know, that's part of what it is. You know, I know she's super happy, super excited for her team, man, to make it happen. And like I said, it'd be interesting how that works and how that moves forward. But yeah, we'll definitely see.
No, man, but what was crazy was like, who was it? Sports Illustrated or somebody had the picture. It said South Carolina winning national championship, but they had a picture of Iowa, and they had to take it down because people started. You know what I'm saying? People was tripping about that. Like, man, what's going on?
Yeah. Hey, I've actually seen. I forgot what game that was. They dropped the wrong confetti, dog. They dropped the wrong confetti because you know they have both of them up there. And you know, it's gonna be some small village in Africa gonna get some Iowa National Championship 2024 t-shirts here in the next couple of weeks. Nah, for real, that's a real thing though, dog. They send them to them countries like that. That's crazy because they already made. The shirts are already made. They print it, so they instead of throwing them away, they ship them off to these, you know, these countries where people have less. And so, you know, if you're ever on a game show, don't phone a friend over there because they're gonna give you the wrong answer. In 2024, South Carolina played Iowa. Who won the national championship? You call over there, buddy, gonna be like, Iowa. I'm telling you, it was Iowa. I got the t-shirt and everything. I'm telling you, Iowa won. I know they won. I'm 100% positive. Iowa won. I got the t-shirt and everything.
Bro, I got a t-shirt and all.
I got everything, man. Shout out to the Eclipse right quick, man. Look at that thing, man. That's kind of weird. That's kind of crazy, bro.
That's going on right now?
Yeah, that's live. There's a live view from different places. You know, they from different spots around the earth, man. Shout out to NASA, but you know, and all the flat earthers out there. Appreciate you. But it's just funny that when you think about this kind of stuff, they say the next one won't happen until 2044. 2044. Right. So another 20 years. It's wild that they can project that, man. That's wild that they
this one seems so far away.
Now they did have an eclipse. I don't know if it was a full eclipse or a total eclipse, as they call it.
Long time ago, right?
Years ago. No, this was a couple years ago because I remember I had moved up here, so it has been since 2015. It has been. Now I don't know if it was a full eclipse, but there was some form of eclipse. All the fact check 7 years ago. Thanks, Emmett Jones. I know it was something a few years ago, but I don't know if it was a full eclipse, what category or level it was. I got to call Neil deGrasse Tyson. Matter of fact, I'll call him right after the show and see what he got to say about it.
What?
Yeah, man. Me and him best of friends, man. I subscribed to all his videos, man. You know the black dude, he is I don't know, physiology or whatever he is, man. Yeah, that dude.
Neil deGrasse. I watched some of his stuff.
He interesting cat. That stuff go deep. But anyway, man, let's get into. You want to get into a little news, kind of something I thought kind of bothered me a little bit. Maybe you as well, or maybe the thing or what?
I was going to ask you about the question. You talking about this question that they asked her?
Yeah, astrophysicist. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, this question that this reporter asked her. I'll let you go ahead and tee it up, man.
I'm trying to get it up here on the screen. Weird stuff, man. To say the least. Let's see.
Shout out to everybody, man. The moon on fire back there behind us. We in space right now. We some Negro knots. Not astronaut. We some Negro knots. We floating around on a billboard in outer space right now. Shout out to D Streeter. He got his anti-sun glare glasses on so he don't go blind. But not me. I got my. We're some Negro knots.
Hold up. Go ahead. We got a dono. We got a dono first, man. Shout out to Shab 419 with the $9.99.
Hold up. Oh, I can't read it with either. Hold up. Let me see this. Yeah, I'm telling you, but these things blacked out, boy, like them dog tents on a DT, boy, on the Chevy, box Chevy. Anyway, since Cardoso is originally from Brazil, does she have a natural
BBL
or she laying on the table required that they said that Iowa shirts are going to Miami Gardens as part of their gentrification agenda?
Boy,
You know what, Shad? I don't normally bring this out.
That boy had something to say, boy.
I
Shout out to
don't
Chad
normally,
999.
Shad, I don't normally bring this out, but
That boy went hard, huh?
I got to give him one more. I tell you, Shad, boy, with friends like this, who need enemies? I don't know if she got a natural BBL, but I don't know. She's 6'8", right? 6'9". Gonna be something in the wagon. That's all I can tell you. All right, what you got for us, Street? You want to tee this up?
Gotcha right here. Let's go.
Dan Zakrzewski, Outkick coach. You just talked about, what a massive weekend this is, obviously, for women's basketball, women's sports in general. One of the major issues facing women's sports right now is the discussion topic about the inclusion of transgender athletes, biological males, in women's sports. I was wondering if you would tell me your position on that issue.
Yeah, she need a drink.
Man, you got deep on me, didn't you? I'm under the opinion of
She's stubborn.
Yeah.
if you're a woman, you
she
should play.
Wait. Hayes, what do you think is stumped her? Because either you say how you feel or how you don't.
Well, you already know it's a hot button topic, right? That topic is in the same category as race. It might be more difficult to speak about than race, right? Because she's a black woman, so she can speak from that perspective. She's not a transgender person. I don't know her family, whatever, if she has friends, but it caught her off guard, one. Two, there's really no right or wrong way to answer this right now. There's no right way to answer this. Wherever you go, you're going to be. I don't know. That I don't know. But again, Street, you're pushing my expertise. It only goes back to April 1st, 2024. but what I'm saying is there's really no right way to answer this question. Because it's such a hot topic, a hot button question, and either way you go, you're going to offend somebody. That's why it's no right way to answer this question. And to me, that's kind of I'll go further after you finish playing her response.
She's going to actually kind of say that. Here we go.
Yeah.
If you consider yourself a woman and you want to play sports or vice versa, you should be able to play. That's my opinion.
Watch this.
You want me to go deeper?
Do you think transgender women should be able to participate?
That's your question you want me to
basketball?
ask. You want to ask, so I'll give you that. Yes. So now the barnstorm of people are going to flood my timeline and be a distraction to me on one of the biggest days of our game, and I'm okay with that. I really am.
Hayes, why? There's a lot going on right there. Like, why does she have to answer? Why did she have to answer that on the biggest day of the year? Why she had to answer that?
So shout out to LMV. I'm going to blame the question asker. I'm going to blame the person who asked the question. And when sometimes these news reporters, they try to ask these gotcha questions that are not pertinent or relevant to what's going on at the moment. Now, if there was a transgender person on the opposing team, it's relevant. This has nothing to do with the game in which she's about to play for the national championship. Nothing to do with it. It just came, literally, it came out of thin air, and he caught her slipping, and she didn't know how to ease out of that. And she doesn't have to. I want people to understand this too. Coaches are not required to answer the questions. They're required to be there, but they don't have to answer every question.
You gotta answer that.
Yeah.
You think she meant her answer, or she was saying the answer that was going to get her less flack?
I think she. I don't know. I don't want to put words in her mouth, but as a viewer looking at it, I think she went with what she felt at that time was the safe answer. I don't know her true beliefs. She may truly believe that, but I believe that she knew she was caught. And what I mean, she was in a trap, and she couldn't get out of it.
Well, she couldn't get out of it.
Well, she could have.
Right there. She was like, she couldn't get out of it.
Yeah.
All you had to do is say no comment, not today.
Yeah, here's a very simple answer. Hey, man, I appreciate your question, but at this time, I like to answer things that are relevant to the game in which we're about to play and my players, or maybe even the opposing players. Next question. And that's it.
In the comment section, is she gay? I think she is, but in the comment section, is she gay? Because I think part of the problem is he kind of, if she is gay, it's almost like he kind of played with her
sexuality.
Ego, yeah, like kind of like saying, well, if I am gay in front of my community, I'm one of the bigger stars. You know what I'm saying? I have a bigger platform. Am I going to sit here and not say something?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, he caught off guard, dog. She blinked. And she blanked right there. She didn't, like I said, she had an out where she didn't have to answer it. But I think she felt obligated to answer. And then she kind of caught herself at the end by saying, I mean, that's my answer. What, you want me to go deeper? What you want me to? And then she said, look, now I'm finna get all these people to come in my DMs and become a distraction. And I would have said something very similar. Right now, I don't want to answer that because I don't want that to be a distraction to my team, regardless of how I answer. And I would like to answer questions that are pertinent to what's going on or what's relevant, what's going on. I appreciate you and thank you. Next question.
Yeah, you ain't even got to say all that. You ain't got to say all that.
You don't.
But that's a beautiful answer, Hayes. My question is, doesn't she realize that if that comes true, how that can alter her game?
She probably have a couple of transgender women on her team.
Huh?
I'm saying, listen.
Wait. What you mean? Wait.
You said to alter her game. What I'm saying is she will go and acquire transgender. I don't know if I'm saying it right. She will go and acquire some guys that are girls now. That's our best way to say it.
Right. So the question he's asking her is, do you mind if men that feel like women play in women's sport?
And her answer, and here's where she's going to be held to the carpet, because they're gonna archive, bookmark this comment. So if it ever comes to that point, and she ever says anything different, they're gonna hold her to the fire on it. And
to one of man.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. What it was, Ladybug. Remember Ladybugs with Rodney Dangerfield or soccer, where they had the little boy playing soccer. No, but what I was saying was, if the rule opens up and that's the case, then based on her answer, she's going to go get some guys that have transitioned into being a lady.
Okay, so I got a question.
Talk to me.
How?
You want to take this down? I'm gonna take this down.
Okay. Right. Dwayne Wade has a son, right? That feels like a girl, right? And totally looks like a little girl now. Are we going to get to a place where we don't know?
We already there, dog. There's some people out there fooling some folks, dog. We already there. We are literally there.
I'm saying even in sports, like you don't know that Dwayne Wade's son is not a girl and he's wrestling in high school. Am I being lame or something?
Well, no, you're not being lame. What you're saying is, but you have to remember, when you do sports, you do physicals, you do all these type of things. So, and of course, there's HIPAA laws. However, HIPAA laws seem to get out. They still get out, right? How do everybody get somebody medical history? So there are laws against not having that stuff out, but
Right. So Dwayne Wade's son gets I don't know how old you got to be to get a sexual transplant. Like, I don't know how old you got to be. At that point, even his coach wouldn't know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
There's no girl wrestling. There's little girl wrestling. I see little girls wrestle all the time, unless it's just cross gender or something.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I have no. There is women wrestling. I mean, there are women wrestlers because there was a guy. There was a oh God, I don't know how to say it, y'all. There was a guy there was a guy that became a woman. There was a guy that became a woman and was wrestling in women's matches and was pinning the mess out of them. And it was a whole issue. I may be wrong. Maybe not. Yeah, no, I'm right. I remember seeing that. But we've seen it in track. We've seen it in track. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, bro. The PC answer is, here's the PC answer. The PC answer is to say, sure, let them play. But however, and I'm just talking here. This is me being politically correct. Where are the feelings for the other people? And I think that's where the butting of heads is. Yes, we are compassionate to people that are born this way and feel another way. But then what about the ones that are born that way and feel that way? They have no say. They have no say.
Yeah, you're literally going to, if that happens, literally you're going to push women out of sports. The women that are born women.
Yeah, like we saw it in Penn State. There was the guy who he didn't even finish like in the top 200 or something in swimming. He goes to the ladies and wins the championship. We saw it. We saw it. Yeah, we saw it in track. But have you seen the women that wear the bikinis? And it said right there, right in their little area, it say, I think all female or something like that. I was like, oh boy, if that ain't a shot.
Hey, I'm gonna give you an example of this. Like back in the day when kids were too small, right? Like say if a kid was 12, but he was really little. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had to go up and play with the bigger guys, you know what I'm saying? Because it's his age. Then they created something called older but lighter, right? Saying you could be older, but if you weigh 20 pounds less than everybody else, you can play football. You remember this, right, Hayes? You can play with that age.
You can play down. You can play. So if you were in, say you were in 5th grade, but you were 100 pounds, and most 5th graders are 130, you could play down with the 3rd and 4th grader.
Right. And Pop Warner held on to this system for a long time. So what became, hey, man, my son is 11, but he's only 70 pounds. Like, why would he have to play with what became a cry out to help, right? What started as a cry to help from parents turned into you couldn't win a national championship unless you had a team full of older but lighters. Because the older kids were better than the bigger kids.
Correct.
Right.
The older kids were better than the kids their age. So basically, you're playing. You're an older kid. Yeah, you're an older kid playing on a younger team. You know what I mean?
Right. So the science came of how could I get Yeah, a bunch of what started as a problem. It's like, no, we want the kids that are 15 pounds lighter because they're older and wiser.
Right. And they're actually stronger. Believe it or not, just because they're lighter,
Right.
they're probably stronger. Right? You just don't have the weight on you, but you are faster. You know what I mean? You're faster. You just don't have the pounds on you, but you're faster, stronger. Like you said, you're 2 years ahead or a year ahead of another person. And that's just what it is. But I remember we've had Optimus, boy, your behind got on that scale, homeboy. And they didn't go down, you went up. If you were too heavy, you were the young buck on the team, but you weighed too much. They didn't go down, we went up. So if you played on the 110s, if you played for the 110s and you was 120, they put you on the 120s. They would move you up. They wouldn't move you down, but I think you could only go up a year or two. It wasn't like you know, if you was out there 150, you out there playing with 8th graders and you only in the 4th grade.
Right. So the same thing would happen. So what started off as, hey man, treat everybody equal, everybody feelings respected, will turn into women getting moved out of sports.
And again, right, there's my question. So what about the compassion for the ladies who like to play sports against ladies? I don't know, bro. I just don't understand. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You don't understand what, bro?
I just don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't understand why, if you're a lady, if you're a guy and you want to become a woman, fine. But when it comes to competitive whatever, so far as from a physical standpoint, not your brain, not whatever, but from a physical standpoint, if you biologically are that way, that has nothing to do with how you're feeling. Go out there and play against LeBron. Go out there and play against Kobe. You know what I mean? Just go out there and play at that level. I don't understand why. Because if you notice in this society, we only, when it comes to competitive things, we only separate the physical. We don't separate cognitive competitions. We don't separate men and women's debate teams. No, you're just on the debate team. We don't separate men and women's choirs. You're in the choir.
True.
We don't separate the science club, the chess club. You know, we don't separate those things because it's a cognitive thing. But weight is weight, strength is strength. And that maybe, it's not that I don't want them to play, but at the end of the day, come on, just have to call it what it is. We don't separate anything else. Yeah.
Think about this. Even in fighting, they have different weight classes.
Because it's physical competition.
Right.
That's
men versus men. Right. Men versus men, they have different weight classes because when they started the UFC, there wasn't different weight classes. And guess what happened to the smaller men?
Got mollywop.
So how are we thinking men can compete with women? Like, how are we going to do this reverse again?
Can I just say this? America has a problem with just saying no. Some things, like I said, if you want to go out there on OBT and say you're a fire hydrant and paint yourself yellow and sit on the corner, then go do that by all means. I'm saying by all means, you're more than welcome. I'm not complaining. I'm not tripping. But if a dog come and pee on you, you can't get mad.
What?
I'm just saying that that's all. I don't know how else to say this. Like, I don't know what else to say. No, I'm just saying I don't know what to say. Like, we don't know how to just, we just don't know how to say, like, look, no, you can't do that. No, you can't. Just like the bathroom situation. I feel like a woman. Well, guess what, sir? I know you feel like a woman, but I don't want you in the bathroom with my 6-year-old daughter. Like,
right.
But again, that is a cultural thing, because I know when I went to Europe, you got men and women in the bathroom at the same time. Straight up. They got unisex bath. Listen, you in one stall, she in the other, and whatever. Y'all wash your hand next to each other. Hey, baby, how you doing? So that's a cultural thing. That's a societal thing, right? And I understand that. But when it comes to physical competition, there's always going to be a separation of men and women. But like what it is, the chef show with my man be cussing everybody out. There's men versus women on there. No problem. We're cooking.
Right.
They're cooking. So, my shades. Hold on, it got bright. Got to put my shades. I'm losing my eye. Okay, we good. Woo. Thought I'm gonna lose my eyes. But anyway. Ooh, look at Shad. Look at Shad. Nah, I ain't gonna do that, but Shad, because you're gonna start saying something else. I ain't gonna do that. What? Here we go. Shad says, when you wash clothes, you separate your darks and whites so the colors don't bleed over. Street, what is going on right now, dog? It's the Eclipse. Hey, it's the Eclipse. It got everybody going crazy, man. There's a full moon out there.
We got 300 in here, man. Hit the like button, hit the share on both sides, no matter what side you're watching on. Y'all watching Hayes Street, and we talking about Dawn Staley, and I don't know why she walked down that road.
Yeah, I don't know. I guarantee if she could take it back, she would. But I do think we need the whole. I think the people that's doing interviews, they should, like, don't be afraid to tell a reporter that's a dumb question. Sir, that question is irrelevant. Sir or ma'am, whatever. Because we know somebody that call reporters out all the time. He's actually taking some press passes, revoked some press passes around here to the White House. I'll leave it at that. So I'm just saying, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to, like, to me, it's a stupid question. It has nothing to do. It's not a lighthearted question. That's a hot button topic. You put the young lady in a bind, and she couldn't figure a way out of it fast enough. I think as she started talking, she started figuring her way out of it at the very end.
You see, it said the WNBA draft is next week.
Is it?
That's crazy. April 15th. Oh. You don't get no time to think about Nathan.
Nah. Well, I think the top WNBA players probably know where they're headed, right? Now, do they do like what do they call it? The here's where my expertise run out. The lottery. Do they do the lottery in the WNBA like they do it? Don't they do that in the NBA? Like a lottery? They don't do like an NFL.
I don't know how they do it in the WNBA.
Because the NFL, you know, it's the worst team gets the first pick. I think the NBA does like some kind of lottery deal, and then so forth and so on. I think they just cool to go wherever they riding to, man. Let's roll. It ain't. I don't know if you're gonna Eli Manning that.
What?
I don't know if you're gonna Eli Manning the WNBA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's go time, boy. You got a week to figure it.
Oh, Chuck says that the season starts in June for them. That's why. But that's fast. Yeah. It's already mid-April. Right. Yeah, you're a month and a half out before the season starts.
Right.
Yeah, you got shoot. If it was up to them, they'd probably be drafting people in February. You know,
I mean, I don't know. So I guess the big three thing, we're gonna find out sooner than later, right?
Well, hold on. I meant to bring this up to you. It may have been an April Fool's. I done got caught on here before because I was talking about Tua got what 250 or something like that. And that was April Fool's, coach. So I had to slap myself. You know, I had to. Oh shit! I saw. Was it that Little Dirk put up $10 million?
$1 million? I don't know what that was about, bro. I asked what it was about. I didn't get an answer. I asked him. I don't know what to play on his big three team. I don't know what that was about.
I just asked you. Like I said, it might have been April Fool's joke. I forgot when I saw it, but it said Lil Durk put up $10 million
for her to play on his. Well, somebody really must be. You feel me? They must be know something. The network must be offering a lot of money. They must be know something. You gotta know something, dog.
Hey, listen, y'all with these comments, dog, and I appreciate y'all with these super chat, but y'all were trying to get us canceled, dog.
Angelo Serrano 199. When in doubt, Transformer
it out. Angel, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, right there, Angel. 5 minutes in that corner. 5 minutes. Put the truck in park. At the next rest stop, get out and go stand at the back right tail light of your truck. You got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes in the corner. But anyway, yeah, bro, that to me that's interesting to see. Like, let's go back to some more moon. There we go. Let's brighten it up in there. Some more sun. But anyway, yeah, man. Robots in the sky. Oh my God. Street, help me, man. I'm over here drowning.
What's up, dog?
Put on my hater blocker.
I got a clip I'm looking for you. I got a clip on
my hater blocker 3000 Street. I put on the hater blocker 3000.
I got a clip I'm trying to pull up, but hold it down.
All right, I got you. All right. Hey, anybody has some of these right there? That thing say NASA on the side. I don't know if you can see that. Shout out to if you ever want to get some, they go to QR code right there. You get your QR code. You can pause the film. Pause it right there. QR code. Get you some of these hater blocker 3000s. The Eclipse.
You selling those, dog?
No. Yeah, for 20 years from now. So if you want to buy some now, pay for them today, and I'll ship them to you in 2044 when the next Eclipse comes. All right? You can buy them now for the low price of $9.99.
Low price.
Because think about it. Y'all laughing at me. But imagine 20 years from now. Imagine 20 years from now. $1 won't be $1. So if you can get these now for $9.99, put them up for 20 years, you would have saved you probably $40. Look, they fold up, put them right there in your shirt. Call it a day. But anyway, let me hold this thing down, man. So here's my next thing I want to talk about, because we want to talk about reporters. And I was talking to you about this before, Street. Shout out to Warren Sapp, who is officially on the staff at Colorado. He's got video on Well Off Media. He's out there coaching and doing his thing. He came in and said he's going to be a senior quality control analyst, but technically he's a graduate assistant. Great. Well, they brought up that he was going to be making $150,000 in his salary. Actually, that's not bad. That's all right. We talk about what these reporters do. At the end of the article that I read, you know what they said, Street? And this is what I talk about, these reporters that it's a smear campaign. At the end of the article, he said, Warren Sapp, of course, they get the accolades, Pro Bowler, Hall of Famer, yada, yada, yada. But this is that sandwich that really Flawed was talking about. And I read it, I laughed because I was like, yep, this is it. All of that great stuff. And then they ended it with, he made $59 million over his career in the NFL and filed bankruptcy, period. End of story.
Right.
There was no more, his no more after that. That was the last line of the article.
He filed bankruptcy.
Yeah. He made $59 million over his career and he filed bankruptcy. What do you think about reporters that like what's the relevance to him becoming a GA and coaching in Colorado and him filing bankruptcy have to do with one another? It's almost like they try to embarrass him.
Nothing.
Yeah,
What's up, man?
I gotta stop reading the comments, man. Keynes Ross said, OG, Coach Hayes had on the transformer glasses to see through the deception.
So here we go, dog. What you think about this, dog? We got Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird sitting here talking, man. Check them out.
About it from you just mentioned Diana, like in the league, because there's some stars going to the WNBA. I know on the NBA side, like those guys, those vets are just like, all right, come get it, young fella, right? When the college guys come out, they're waiting for them. I mean, Camilla's coming, Caitlin's coming. There's more than just that are coming. What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it.
Of course.
And you see it on the NBA side, and you're going to see it on this side where, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time. Not saying that's not going to translate, because when you're great at what you do, you're just going to get better. But there is going to be a transition period where you're going to have to give yourself some grace as a rookie. And, it might take a little bit longer for some people.
Right on. That's perfectly.
Damn. You on mute, cuz.
You said reality coming. What you think about that, bro?
Well, she said what everybody says. It's always stages, dog. And I'm glad she said it, because a lot of people do have a false sense of reality. And I'm going to go back to my famous line. Don't make the exception the rule. Because you see one or two freshmen, right? And follow me when I say this. You see one or two freshmen in college excel at a high level. Those are the exceptions, not the rule. Right? It's just like when that freshman in high school, they were a freshman. And then they grew up to be a big dog. And then when they go to college, the cycle starts over. You're a freshman. And you grow up to be a big dog. And then you go to the NBA, NFL, WNBA, MLS, whatever. You're a rookie, no longer called a freshman, but you're a rookie. And you grow up to be a big dog. And that's what she said. She said all of us went through it. So, hey, wise words. Wise words. I love it. I love it.
Girl, you saw her look in her face. She was convicted, too.
Yeah, she told her straight up, don't come in. You think you're going to come in here shooting them little three? Man, watch out, man.
I got another one for you.
What's up? 372 in the building. Appreciate y'all. If you're on Hayes side of the street, go to Streeter side of the street. Hit the like button, subscribe button. If you're on Street side of the street, come to Hayes side of the street. Hit the like button, subscribe button.
We got Jalen Johnson, one of the top cornerbacks in the NFL, Chicago Bears, talking about what if they draft Caleb Williams.
You throw the ball to the other side in practice, it'll make a lot more completion.
No, but I think not even how great you are on the field. And you're in your bag right now. You got your bag. You're set. You're good to go. I know you want more, even more for yourself. You want to stack Pro Bowls and All Pros, but you're going to make him better just the way you're talking. There's this whole element of his success, his LA. There's like this weird stuff. I don't really subscribe to it, the Hollywoody sort of stuff that's going on. But like guys like you in that locker room, you're going to set the tone a little bit. Sounds like for whatever rookie or whatever quarterback comes in there. Is Eberflus up for that? Like, is he up for? I hope so. Like handling a Caleb? I don't know him. I don't know.
I think honestly, I feel like you just humble yourself coming in the building. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you can't, like you said, you can't bring that Hollywood stuff into the building, especially now with guys who played this game. I feel like at a high level for consecutive years in the league. It's just something that guys like myself, guys like Tremaine, TJ, I mean, just the vets now, Keenan Allen. I mean, you just adding certain guys in the locker room. I feel like we're gonna see you through, and it's like, nah, that what you did in college, the Hollywood, it's like, nah, that you gotta prove yourself. That stuff like that doesn't matter. But I feel like you gotta get to know him too. I think it's a fine line between trying to prove a point to him, but also getting to know him.
What is it? What Hollywood stuff are they referring to? Like, what is it about Caleb that? He didn't appear to be a Deion Sanders show to me.
He didn't. Listen, they took what he did and magnified it. When I say they, the media, YouTubers, you know, even us, we made fun of the nails and that. He never did that. We did that. We are the ones. Yeah, we did that. He never came out and I don't see him Hollywoodish, but again, that's the brush they decide to paint with when it comes to particular athletes. That's the brush that they use to kind of plant the seed of doubt, right? If he succeeds, then guess what? He's done well. Blah, blah, blah. They won't talk about it. But if he fails or is subpar, they're going to bring that in. Well, he was Hollywood and he didn't really focus. He wasn't 100% in. He wasn't reading the playbook. He wasn't learning the playbook and yada, 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 yada. So they plant that seed. And if he surpasses what they're anticipating, that seed dies, fine. But if it doesn't, they're going to always go back and be like, well, you know, back on April 8th, 2024, I was the first news outlet to say that he wasn't really focused and he brought too much Hollywood to the locker. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
But 3 years from now, won't nobody fact check him or quote unquote use their receipt to say he was too Hollywood and pull that show up. See, people use the word receipt very loosely, but they very rarely produce receipts. They just say it because it sounds good, good click bait and good sound bite. But nobody ever comes and really pull. Coach Hayes pull receipts. I pull a receipt. I even put them on my shirt. I put my receipts on my shirt. I'm so dedicated to the game.
I try to think. I heard some things about it. Some people said he didn't talk to anybody but the head coach, but I don't know if any of them things are true. You know what I'm saying? I just think sometimes when guys are outspoken or they have their own thoughts in their own mind, they get put in this box of not being humble. They want everybody has to be humble, and they get put in this other box, and it comes across to people. I guess you know what I think. It actually rubs other people's the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It bothers them more than it bothers him. You ask me.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like I said, we can look at this culturally. When typically we play sports, we like to talk trash. We like to have fun. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do this. Other people want you to just get out there, as they say, shut up and dribble and just play the game and have class. Well, Coach Hayes like school on Saturday. Ain't got no class.
What?
I told my team that one day, man, this team was talking trash to us, dog. I say, hey, this thing going to be like school on Saturday. We ain't got no class. Man, we was out there. Man, I told them, boy, I want the light bulbs to blow off the scoreboard. I said, I'm trying, hey, bro, we did donuts too. If defense didn't let them score, right? I had the boosters would buy the whole team donuts, man. Everybody got a box of donuts.
This man say school on Saturday, no class.
I'm like, school on Saturday, ain't got no class, but you know, but I say that to say that's just a mentality. And like to eat back to Angel Reese, like she said, me and Caitlin Clark don't hate each other. It's a court thing. You know what I mean? It's a court thing. They all talk trash. They talked about Larry Bird used to talk trash, but you didn't see Larry Bird talking trash. They were a little more undercover with it.
Right.
Birdstone. Okay. Ask him on my team. Ask him to my Coach Cap. He ain't never told. Okay. All right, Bird. Hey, we're gonna be in the locker room later too. We're gonna talk about it, Bird. But on a serious note, it's just the way in which you play. It's the vibe. You hear Michael Jordan talk trash, right? He wasn't all in your face, but how many stories have we heard about Michael Jordan talking trash and this person talking trash? Chris Mullin talking trash. Caitlin Clark talking trash.
It's part of the game, bro.
It's part of the game.
Part of the game. So back to your coach. What's the best season you had as a head coach?
The best season I had, we went to the playoffs. here. So let me see. We went to the playoffs, and we went on the board 7-5, I believe it was. We ended up playing Vero Beach. Matter of fact, played Vero Beach. We ended up losing in that round at Vero Beach.
At Vero Beach don't lose at Vero Beach.
Oh boy, it was tough, man.
They were like 80-0. Some are not winning there one year.
But it was tough at Vero, boy. They get look here. And the funny thing about it is we played Vero, and we go in there. Yeah, we played them. We go in there, and they got the band, but their band has like the kilts on. Our kids like, "Cool, why everybody got on a skirt?" They ain't never seen a kilt before. So now I got to get them a doggone thing. And the funny thing is they like the Ram. I think they're the Rams, but they got on the kilts and all this stuff and all that kind of stuff. But they had some good ball players though, man. But anyway, and that was a program, and that was a program. Yeah, but that was a program when I got there. Matter of fact, DeAndre Francois was the quarterback at that school prior to, and they were bad. They were 1-9, 2-8, 1-9, 1-9, 2-8. Chris Johnson actually went to that school as well, man. So,
your school?
Yeah, but this was prior to, yeah. Mm-hmm. And DeAndre Francois, IMG ended up playing them, and DeAndre Francois was playing at Olympia. Guess where he ended up the next year? IMG. That's why you don't play them schools, because they're going to come get your player. That's why you don't play them schools. They're going to come get your player.
Heck no.
Yeah. But no, man, we had a good time, man. Yeah, bro, it's already 8 something. We got 391 in the building, 811 off in here, man. We got to get some work done. I just dropped the WRE tonight, man. The number 1 running back has committed to Ole Miss, and he got that dog in him, boy. Ooh, street. He got that dog in him. What
his name is?
Kalen Deer. Yay.
What his name is?
Kalen Deer.
Kalen Deer. Yeah. I got to only see how, dog.
Shout out to Shad. He went to Shad High School. Anyway, go ahead. What's your I don't see how?
I don't see how, dog. I don't see how. It ain't a law, and some of these women just don't get locked up, dog. I don't see how.
Hey, you took my I don't see how, Street.
Because you know what? Why not go with coming in right? He was holding on.
Women in the chat, really flawed. You and your crew. What's going through her mind?
Don't blame her, Street. Don't you do that.
Don't blame her?
Don't
it's
blame
the daddy
her.
That ain't there. Oh, it's the daddy that ain't there. It's his fault. But if their daddy was around, what's going through her mind?
I'm not a city winner. You're stupid as fuck. I do no. Yeah,
what is going on? What is going on? Hey? What is going through her mind, bro?
It's an eclipse right now, Street. Hold on, I can't see. It's an eclipse. I ain't want to see. I can't see. Bro, that craziness ran across my thing. But again, that's the foolishness that I be talking about. And people will condemn it and laugh and blah, blah.
Okay. So you know what? Why not go with coming in?
What is going through her mind, hey?
I don't have no answers for you, Street.
Anything good could come out of this?
Nothing.
What if they're not her kids, right? What if they're not her little cousins? What if she got a daycare? Like, there's no scenario where this is okay. And then when she put her clothes, me or something, right?
Bro, what made her pull her pants? Like, what is like this is what I'm saying, dog. This is stuff when I be saying stuff influence, and when they want to be, and I know it's some kids there, and there's some difference in there, don't get me wrong, and I don't want to be the old head in the room. But that's their 15 minutes of fame. That's what you want to be famous for.
Bro.
That you pull your pants down. I don't know if those are her kids But those are kids, whether they're her kids, her niece, nephew, cousins, whatever. They at the end of the day, they're kids. And that's like to me, that's the straight foolishness, bro. That's the straight, like that right there is where that's right there where all of us you need to unite and blast her into oblivion, dog.
I had made a shirt one time that said, "I do anything for my kids except let them see their daddy." You got it. It hit you, huh? Because they love, the women love saying that. I do anything for my kids. I do anything for my kids except let them see their daddy.
Damn,
that's where you draw the line in.
I ain't even got no canes.
That's rough, bro. Ellen say, F them kids.
That's my
Let me get this twerk on. Ellen say, I got this clean G-twang on. Let me get this twerk on, man. All them kids ain't there.
They were slapping the behind. Yeah, dog. Like, come on, dog. And who filming it? Hopefully, nobody was filming
on the
it.
toilet.
Was posted up. Okay. Oh, God.
I don't understand that part right there. You see, even he backed up. Even he backed. Listen, even he backed up. Even he knew something was wrong. Hey, wait a minute. It's not as real. It's a real thing. Even he backed up. Once he backed up, like, hey, wait a minute, it went too far.
Bro, that's crazy,
dog. It's not as real. It's a real thing. Even he got up out of there. Hey, I don't know, bro.
Bro, this kind of stuff make you walk into work like this the next day. Dog, you literally walk into work like this, dog.
Bro, what could have been going through? What could have been going through? That person on the other side of that phone, whatever on the other side of that live, whoever she's trying to impress, has taken precedence over anything that's going on in that room, and that's sad.
I don't have no answers, dog. I really don't.
Really slow talking about she was focusing on her technique, looking at her arc in the back, and then she realized there was kids in the room. She sounded like, oh, no.
Hold up, really?
I didn't see no kids.
Hold up, really? She pulled her pants down because she felt good about herself, and that's what she wanted to wear at that particular moment.
Right.
Yep.
She should be able to do whatever she wanted to do. Them kids came out of her. She birthed them kids. She should be able to do whatever she want to do. in this particular, she is the lunatic. She's the weirdo.
She's the weirdo. Yes, sir.
Ellen V says absolutely the men's fault.
She the weirdo. That's funny, man. I wouldn't be surprised if DCF get involved with that, dog, because they've done that before.
They have to. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they get involved, because dog, you see, like even that where they had the little baby was smoking weed allegedly, but they were smoking something. Dog, the baby looked like they were 4, dog, 5.
That had to, dog, because her dancing with the kids, right, on the Richter scale of bad, she was touching 6, 5, right? Okay, fine. When she put her clothes down, she totally lost anybody who
the scale broke. The scale broke, no. The scale broke. It's done. It's done, daughter. The scale didn't say to be continued. The scale said go to jail, go directly to jail, don't pass go, don't collect $200. That's what the scale said.
Anybody that had anything good to say about her was done.
I hate to see the comments, dog. But
the comments are hilarious, dog. The description was Mama of the Year.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how so we can get up out of here, man. 385. We done lost people up here because we done put that lady in that little G-string. What happened? So here's what I'm gonna say. Here's my I don't see how. We was actually listening to this before we went because you actually stole my I don't see how.
Right? Are you serious? I thought you were joking.
I'm dead serious. I literally saw that right before we got on. So I'm gonna flip to this. I don't see how in the music industry, as much as people like myself, yourself, and probably a lot of the listeners listen to music, and we're missing real hip hop, real stuff. I don't see how some of these battle rappers don't get the love they're supposed to get, Street. We already been copyrighted. I don't know what happened to the sun. Maybe the sun went down. I don't know. So we on a black street right now. But this remix with Loaded Lux is killing it, dog. Should I play it, Street?
It's nasty, dog. I don't know if they appreciate. I don't know if they appreciate it though.
But they should. That's why I'm putting it at my I don't see how. If you grew up in the 90s, you'll love this. Straight up. You'll love this, dog. My man got it in. I'm gonna let it play.
You know? Yeah, turn that up. I was in the areas. Thought I'd swing by like a girl is curious. Boys in the hood pops up on you. It's furious. Fierce is when you find your inferiors is inferior. What's scary is you're betting against the odds and you letting these niggas tell you you're better than what you are. The bar measuring raw. This where we draw the line on your screen, turning it out like some etch a sketching knobs. Odd. You young dummies is lunch money. Either champ then cashiers, clay or fun putty. Little
Street! Talk to me, baby!
Nasty, dog.
Eddie a crock and shit, search it in a circle. Real virtue, vice of virtue, man, this shit is personal. I saw fights turn into curfews, you commercial. You fuck up the meeting, believe vegan, cause the Green Brothers shall be back. You ninjas turtles. But Stefan used to be herbal. Fuck it, make hip hop when they give you hurdles.
That boy say make hip hop when they give you hurdles. Listen, I just want to play a little bit of that because y'all don't understand the metaphors, the similes, all of the artistry that go into that kind of stuff, dog. And I get the glow. I get it. That's a joke. That's a jive. That's a vibe. But when you talking about the art of hip hop and rap, oh my God, bro.
You just said it. You just said it though. I've never played the clip in here where the young guy was explaining why young kids don't like the lyrics.
Yes. I remember that.
And they see music as just a vibe. You just explained it. They see music now as just a vibe. That boy said, if I wanted to learn from music, I'll go get an audiobook. If I wanted to think while I was listening to music, I'd get an audiobook. So yeah, man. They don't want the new generation. They don't want to think. They want music to be tum-tum. They just want it to be a vibe.
And here's the funny thing you said. Like that Yell Glow, that thing ride. Now, Street, I'm gonna give her love on that. Yell Glow. I love it. But in our era, all music didn't fit all situations, right? There's times I want to Yell Glow. And then there's times you ride and you want to hear this. You want to hear the metaphors. You want to hear the wordplay. You want to hear all that kind of stuff, man. And I think back to what you were saying about my man that was talking, is like all football. I just saw football. All music fits all situations.
Right.
But dog, and I'm telling you, these battle rappers, the art of what they do to memorize that stuff. Think about what I'm just going to tell you, bro. They'll rap. This is an 8-minute song. He rapped for 8 minutes straight, no chorus, no breakdown. He literally rapped for 3 songs that your boy will do right now. What's his name from St. Pete? Rod Wave. Rod Wave. His songs average less than 3 minutes. This dude rapped for 8.5 minutes, dog, on this song. Straight. No chorus.
Straight.
No, and the beat switched up on him. Bro, I just gotta give love to where it's due. Much respect to them guys. Like I said, man, Loaded Lux, and a lot more. But this right here, well, man, this a vibe too, boy. We gonna rock out to this on the way out of here. Street, anything you like to say, man, on the low?
You better not even slack with your church shoes. This earth school. Taught my king more about this world.
Hold on, that boy said you better not even slack with your church shoe. Man, let me get up out of here, dog. Go ahead, Street, talk to us. We'll play it on the low.
Nah, I was looking for a picture, man. The other night, man, at Drake concert, bro. I got to meet your boy Smack, man.
Smack.
I got to meet him, man. I got to give him his homage, man. Told him, man, listen, what he created is one of the most artful things I've seen in my time. How did he get the rappers to stop fighting? Actually, like, how did you get him to stop fighting? He was just like, wasn't the money. He said he had to sit him down and tell him it's all we had.
Yeah,
we up here and messed it up, right? Yeah. So I actually got to meet him, man, about a week and a half ago.
That's good, man. That's good, man. Well, guys, catch us again tomorrow. 394 in the building, just short of 400. But that's all good. We did break it at one point, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. This is Hayes Street. That is the Eclipse glowing perfectly right there below you. I don't know. It's in Albuquerque, New Mexico or somewhere. Ain't no telling. But anyway, man, we here every day, Monday through Friday, 7-ish. So make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And we good, man. We're going to be in the locker room tonight. 10 o'clock, y'all. 10 o'clock in the locker room. Coaches meeting. L&V. If they late, make them do push-ups. Tell them to cut the camera on. We're doing push-ups. We out here, y'all. Peace.
Flick wanna blow up now, but can't cut it. You should call in cat nigga jacked in. Pending. I break a beat up and bend it. Take a week.
We still live, Street. We still live, Street.
You got the image. Patriotic offended. Player, she was taking the knee before it was trending. Caskets, flex, you never had this. The jab, quick for this bag hit. Embarrassing, passion, we went for the mattress. Taxes trying to go for hell on the dog. He's looking with a scully like he mowed the loner who banded with his brothers like a Jonas, ammonious. I tear a nigga like ammonia. Got funky, your shooters ain't sick, nothing but a I tear a nigga like ammonia.